Hey there friends, this is Dominique and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to give you a quick, simple grounding technique when you are experiencing anxiety or overwhelm. The technique I'm going to show you is incorporating breathing. And the reason why this is important is that it helps to reset our autonomic nervous system. So the autonomic nervous system has two parts to it. It has the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Your sympathetic is where our stress response is. This is our fight and flight. So when we're experiencing anxiety or a panic attack, this is where we tend to hover. But in order to bring balance to that autonomic nervous system, we need to be able to reset it to put ourselves into the parasympathetic, which is your rest and digest or your feel and heal. This is where the breathing technique comes into play. By spending just 2 minutes of doing what I call the 5-5-7 breath work, puts us back into that parasympathetic response, that rest and digest, that feel and heal. So in the state of panic and anxiety, within 2 minutes, we can switch it off and turn on that parasympathetic. I mean, how awesome is that? That within just a couple of minutes, we can reset our whole nervous system by breathing. So the technique I'm going to show you today is through breath work. And the reason why that's important is because it helps us to activate our relaxation response. So in order for us to shut off the sympathetic response and pull ourselves into parasympathetic, we use what I call is the 5-5-7 breath work. When doing the 5-5-7 breath work, you're shifting yourself from a state of stress and anxiety and bringing yourself into a state of relaxation and calm. So as you're sitting nice and tall with your feet perfectly grounded on the floor, posture nice and tall, or if you're seated on the floor, legs crossed with your posture nice and tall as well, you're going to start to slowly inhale for a count of 5 through your nose. So as you're inhaling, you're making it nice and slow. You're filling your lungs, you're filling your diaphragm. Then at the top, you hold for 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds, you're going to slowly release through the nose for 7 seconds. Now this takes practice because a lot of us don't necessarily think about our breathing, and it can be short and quick, or it can be, short and shallow breaths. So this is going to take a little bit of practice to get used to the inhale of 5, the hold for 5, and then that slow exhale of 7. But as we practice this and we allow ourselves to sit for 2 minutes ideally, we start to regulate that autonomic nervous system. We start to pull ourselves out of the sympathetic and into the parasympathetic, where our bodies can come back to rest and relaxation. So anytime you feel a bout of anxiety or anxiousness, stress starting to creep up, allow yourself a little bit of breathing time. Take 2 minutes, sit and do your 5-5-7 breath work, and then check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I feeling? What am I feeling? And you might be surprised or not to notice that you are not feeling nearly, if at all, anxious like you were just 2 minutes prior. Now I'm going to throw an extra tip in there for you because I use the 5-5-7 breath work also with my clients that are simply just looking to improve their diet or lose some weight. Now, what we fail to realize is that when we are in a state of stress, we are shutting down our metabolisms. And how often are we eating in a rush, in a state of stress, and we don't really realize fully that this is affecting our ability to lose the weight or gain the health that we're desiring? So by doing the 5-5-7 breath work before eating, you are turning up that metabolism and pulling yourself into that parasympathetic state, which is where we want to be ideally, not only for stress or anxiety, but also to boost our metabolisms. Now, I would love to hear in the comments down below if you've ever tried breath work, or if you decide to give this a test the next time you're maybe feeling a little anxiety or stress. Pop a comment down below to let me know how you felt after. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye.